Hey everyone, and welcome to The Witcher 1 Lorethrough, episode 33. I took the liberty of moving ourselves back to the city so we can talk to this guy and talk about his ring, because we got it.
Witcher?
Witcher? Yeah. Give me
I've
money.
been to the swamp. I may have recovered your family ring.
May?
Many thanks. Here is your reward.
Farewell.
Oh, it's just a strange conversation. Like, I may have discovered that ring. I may not have. You'll never know. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm Geralt. Get gold anyway. Anyway, I actually have a lot of stuff to turn in, so I think our first visit should be to the Royal Huntsman. Probably. We gotta go to Velerad, to the innkeeper. I think we might actually... should we go to the Vampire Brothel first? No, I should do that. I should do that last, because I actually need to drink. Do I have wives' tears still? You already read this. Where is it? I don't think I have wives' tears anymore. No, I wouldn't have ran out already. I was gonna say. Okay, so, oh, do I have enough alcohol? I have a reasonable amount of alcohol. Alright, okay. Oh, shut up. No, you're not. Okay, so we actually have to go and outdrink someone, but that's also in the other quarter. So I'm gonna go and walk my way to the Royal Huntsman first, and I'll see you there. Why every time I walk past anyone here, they start yelling at me? I don't even know.
Your reputation precedes.
No, it doesn't. You already know me.
5 monsters lie dead, worth a reward. This runic stone should be useful.
You say that, but is it true? But wait, I have a thing for you.
Well?
A huge wolf was a...
Wyverns don't hunt.
But I have a thing for you. I killed an old wyvern, exactly. Didn't I? I had this conversation before, didn't I? I swear I did.
I killed an old female wyvern. Here's proof.
600 orens is yours.
And, you know, that thing that you just give me.
Farewell.
Which is meteorite stone, right? Right? Is it meteorite ore? Because I feel like it should be. It's not. It's a Perrin runestone. Which I'll probably just sell immediately. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna sell that immediately. Jinsey, why do you never upgrade your things? I mean, I'm a skilled witcher. I don't really need upgrades. Okay, so first... I should actually talk to Velerad, but I can also do that at the party, so technically I can just immediately go there, can't I? Which, yes, I should do that actually. We're gonna go to a party, and that's the party that we have been invited to by Triss, or technically Luvarden, but they just want to use us. Just keep that in mind. Everyone's just out to use us, so we're gonna drink a lot of alcohol here. If you go to this party without wyvern tears, wow. If you go to this party without wives' tears, you're gonna have a bad time because you need to, well, you don't really need to drink, but it's beneficial to drink. Occasionally. Not with you though. And I also have a contract with this guy.
Well, greetings.
It's not humble. I already paid you for a bunch of stuff and I gave you
Hear
stuff.
about the notice.
Yes, the wyvern meat. You have 3 pieces?
What happened to your voice?
I do.
Your coin.
Ah, his voice returned to normal. Good for him. Hello, I'm supposed to be here. Oh, for goodness sakes, I forgot about that. Always has to be night with
Welcome
these
to my
people.
meeting. Get
No,
out.
I want to sit on your rug, please.
I need.
Yes.
Which I still don't accept as being okay, there goes everything. That was incredibly nighttime, Geralt. Okay, wait, what time is it? Oh, well, this is actually enough. I need to wait for 1 hour, that's it. I paid 5 orens for an hour. Geralt. Oh, wow. The night has now truly taken us. I broke the game. I do that a lot in my Let's Plays these days. No, shut up. Listen to Dandelion. He's very exciting. Want to say hi? I won't. Okay, so Triss is gonna be happy to see me. I need to feed a katablepa steak. Hello.
Out of fashion.
Or is it?
I've had enough of business and politics.
Or is it?
Believe I spoke to a princess.
Or can you?
My legs just start dancing.
I love this tune.
They're all very self-congratulatory.
Don't disturb.
What? Why? You're only shaking the thing. Hello, Triss. What up?
Here we are.
Wipe that frown off your face. You'll be fine.
He hates banquets.
Can't we go back to your place? Make sure I have no internal injuries.
Geralt.
Later, Geralt. Come on. This isn't so bad. Let's mingle.
Let's see what everyone else is saying.
Dwarven loan shark dared to demand repayment.
How dare!
You should find yourself a real woman. Everyone knows witches are barren.
You need to find a real woman because witchers are barren.
Be nice.
You know?
That dwarven loan shark.
That makes sense, right? Doesn't it make sense? I feel like it does. Okay.
Welcome to Lord Levarden's.
Thank you, thank you. Velerad is here too, right? I am so sure Velerad is at this party. Oh, there he is. Never mind.
Princess Ada is here.
You don't say.
Cannot believe
Oh, but I can.
princess.
Okay, first I'm gonna drink with this guy. Oh, right, I have to do this first.
Geralt, have you met
He's
Tom?
helping him.
Dollar? Here?
It's his night.
Let me introduce my master, the Honorable Erkin von Blunt.
Good day, sir.
Erkin has taken a vow of silence
For
and
now.
thus cannot answer. You must be wondering why he is here.
Indeed.
He has made numerous vows in his life, one of which is to protect the royal family. Sadly, for unknown reasons, Princess Ada holds little respect for him. Vows, however, must be honored, whatever the circumstances.
And how are you involved? Are you bound by his vows by extension?
He authorized me to speak on his behalf, and I serve as his advisor.
Of course. We shan't be bothering you.
Oh, we will.
Come, Geralt.
No. We are going to
We'll
bother.
speak shortly.
I don't think we can do this yet, right? No, you can. Ha 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 ha. First we'll dot back. Just cause we can. Okay, now we're gonna drink our socks off. I have a lot of strong alcohols today and medium alcohols. We shall see how that goes. But he needs to be completely smashed. You can probably already see where this is going. Oh no, not my Mahakama mead. I like my mead. Another one. There we go, you're sufficiently drunk.
Curses. I'm drunk.
You don't
He
say.
speaks.
I broke my vow. I swore on a heron.
A heron.
Nonsense. Tala hired me to come incognito to the feast.
You blew it.
Yep.
No scene, please. This ring will get you in the house of the night. Half price.
This is gonna be useful when we do the vampire quest. That's why I wanted to do this one first. But yeah, Thaler is obviously actually a spy, but he's gonna explain more about that himself later. And that guy was supposedly, I guess, supposed to be a knight from Toussaint, because in Toussaint they all swear on the heron, and then they have to go and do something heroic. But that's in Blood and Wine that this gets explained. Honestly, doesn't really get explained much in the books. Just that they swear things on fish, basically. Right, sorry about that. I had to make a quick cut to remove a cat from my room. But let's remove this from our inventory and equip it so we can have cheap sex. I mean, so we can come into the good graces of the great vampire. You know what I mean. Oh, right, I should probably drink. Not like that, but yeah, I should probably drink. Oh, I feel much better.
We'll speak shortly.
Geralt, allow me to introduce Burgomeister Velerad.
Charmed.
I'm sure.
It's been a while.
Velerad is King Foltest's right hand.
No need for formal introductions. If you wish to open a factory or a shop, kill a monster, or petition the king, you must come to me.
I'll remember that.
Excuse us, Burgomeister, but we need to say hello to the other guests.
If I'm not super wrong, Velerad is actually also the one you talked to initially to start the Striga contract. And that's in the books, not this Striga contract. Like, there's going to be a Striga contract here as well. But there's a contract in the first book, and we're going to meet Ada in a minute as well. That over there is Ada. I won't talk about that yet. This is Ada. And Ada is Foltest, King Foltest of Temeria's daughter. and she is under the spell of a Striga curse. And Striga curse basically turns her into a monster, a Striga. And that means that right now, she still really likes raw meat, even though Geralt broke that spell. So, as you can see, she's no longer a monster for the time being. And Velerad was the one that, I believe, put up the notice to tell us about this and interviews Geralt at the start. But I could be entirely wrong about that, but I don't think I am. Pretty sure that's Velerad. Yeah, but more on that later, because that's actually kind of a spoiler if I tell you too much, so we're gonna talk to Ada first.
Milady, allow me to present the sorceress Triss Merigold, and...
Duet, I know who stands before me. We know each other, do we not, Witcher?
One could say so, Princess.
A princess indeed, though I do not always feel like one. So many duties. You could not imagine, Witcher. Why do you stare? Is my dress displeasing?
Very. Yeah, if you talk about this curse, they actually tell you to sod off really, really quickly. Because they're like, oh, I can't believe you talk about this. But yeah, she's a kind of vain. And she also doesn't really like this, honestly.
Forgive me, milady, but even the finest dress would pale in comparison to you.
Mind your tongue, mutant.
Duet, I will decide if and when I am offended.
Your Highness, he is an aberration.
How dare.
Silence. It was a nicety. Leave us for now.
They're always so mad.
Out of my sight, freak.
Don't worry, we'll get back to this guy also. I'm thinking what I can say right now to not spoil things, but I can't really say much yet. There's gonna be a quest later where I'll explain everything about Ada, but if I do it now, it kind of ruins part of the game, so...
That cheating dwarf is here. A Redanian spy, a witch, and a mutant.
He's very mad. He's very, very mad.
The minx didn't even acknowledge my presence. I'd be careful. I have the distinct impression she's got her eye on you.
Oh, she does?
Nothing I can't handle.
Something nasty lurks behind that innocent face.
I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, she was a trigger. Sorry.
Get out of Rivia and
Get
Triss
out.
Merigold, welcome.
Greetings.
I thank you for coming.
Merely
Look
tell
about
you
the
and get
room
out.
And you will see the entire kingdom represented.
We thank you for your invitation.
Forgive me, I must return to my duties. I'm certain we'll speak later.
Oh, I'm certain we will.
You've met everyone who's anyone. I need to speak with Luvarden. You behave yourself. Beware of anyone who tries to pry information from you.
Like you?
From me? But I'm just a witcher.
Don't be fooled. Anything you say may have political ramifications.
And now I must be gone to scheme with Luvarden. Let's talk to Thaler first, because we like him best, because he's Thaler. Come on, what else?
Enjoying yourself?
Always?
Exquisitely. Not enough food, nowhere to sit, and nothing but small talk. And I may be the only one here not involved in one of the many schemes or secret alliances being forged.
It's a sign of the times. New customs and fashions. You think it better to show the Nilfgaardian we're barbarians? That we can't distinguish between a fork and a comb? That the only way we know how to feast is to get blind drunk and roar lusty songs while slapping the serving wenches on their arse?
I'm a relic, someone from the past, so I'm rather attached to the old customs. Never understood nor liked the new ones. But really, Thaler, why are you here?
I'm a patriot. I've the good of the kingdom at heart. A kingdom threatened by the schemes and alliances you were observant enough to note.
I said I was an old-fashioned witcher. Be straight, like Thaler the Fence would be.
Thaler the Fence does nothing for free.
Thaler the Fence is a scoundrel who'd prefer the Temple District not know he consorts with the cream of Vizima society.
Have it your way. Let me tell you, friend, a serious slashfest is in the works. One without pardon. The defeated will be picked apart by crows. You'll be forced to fight for a new order, comrade, or against it. We will fight for our traditions and customs, for our land and our women.
Who's this enemy? Who wants to steal our women?
I wouldn't deceive you. I think you're one of us. It's a cause we share. I don't know the enemy yet, but I will soon, and when I do, the time of the sword and the axe will come. Blood will flow in the streets. And know this, comrade, there will be no room for your neutrality.
Okay, so a few things. First of all, interesting reference from the fork in the comb to the Little Mermaid, haha. But also at the start, when Geralt complains about the banquet. The thing about the banquets is that this is kind of a comparison to the Thanad banquet. I'm not sure which book this was. I want to say it was book 4? You know what? Doesn't even matter. But Geralt is taken to a banquet at Thanet Isle with Yennefer, and Geralt hates it. He hates banquets, because the banquets, you know, the fancy ones, first of all, he has to dress up, and second of all, like he just said, there's never enough food. There isn't. And it's considered impolite if you just go to what little food there is and you scarf it all down. No, you have to just eat tiny portions and be sophisticated and shit. And Geralt doesn't like that. So Geralt hates banquets. Especially the fancy ones. You know, in Skellige at least you can have a giant, I don't know, spit roast or something. I don't even know. Food, at least. But not here. Not here. Third thing is, you might have probably noticed Thaler's accent here. If you've played The Witcher 3, you will find his change in attitude a bit strange. Because the thing is, Thaler is actually sophisticated in The Witcher 1. Like, he talks like a sophisticated guy, and he is. And the Thaler defense thing is just a front, because he's part of the Temerian intelligence service, so just like Roach from the Blue Stripes was. He's a Temerian spy, basically. So this is the real Thaler. The way he talks here, the way he addresses Geralt. Not the way he looks, obviously, because he's still sort of in character, but this is who he really is. And in The Witcher 3, when you meet Thaler, he's Thaler the Fence. He's never like this. He's always foul-mouthed and, you know, bit shabby, kind of. And I don't know why they made that change. That he's not sophisticated anymore, but he's not anymore. He's just, we're not all plowing philanderers. He's that Thaler. Yeah, I can't tell you more about that, because I have no idea why that change was even made. Anyway, we're gonna ask him exactly why he's, everything that he is.
Who exactly are you? And be straight with me, comrade.
Temerian intelligence. I execute the king's direct orders. I find traitors, rats, and foreign agents. I'm a spy.
A highly placed spy.
I can't deny it. May I ask a personal question? The amphibians you're after, are they a personal matter or an ideological one?
Bit of both?
Both.
Care to explain?
They robbed me and killed a friend. They're criminal, evil. Salamandra upsets the balance. As a witcher, I can't ignore that.
Oh, you can.
Got it. Thank you for being candid.
See, that's such a strange thing for Geralt to say. He's like, as a witcher, they upset the balance, so as a witcher, I must do something about it. We're having a conversation, sir. And that's not a witcher. Seriously, dude. That's so rude. But as a witcher, you don't have to do anything about that, and Geralt in the books is just like, alright, you pay me, I'll do something about it. So for Geralt, this would actually just be a personal matter, because they killed a friend, you know, Leo, the super useful dude and plot device du jour. But no, now it's also ideological, guys. Can you move, please? I can't see Thaler's face. Honestly.
Who exactly is DeWitt, and what is he doing
It's
here?
just eavesdropping.
That
Better spy than Thaler.
dog is a mere pawn.
Oh, yeah,
I cannot fathom why Ada tolerates him.
Explain.
Like most knights of the Order, he worries his dick's too small, so he gets aggressive whenever something scares him. Then, of course, he's a Nilfgaardian. Our princess has some weaknesses, but stupidity is not one of them.
Maybe the princess has a game of her own going.
Then she should choose better allies. Unlike chess, this game claims lives. I'm afraid someone might be using her.
I definitely can't tell you anything about this yet. But rest assured, more is going on than meets the eye.
Is Luvarden somehow involved?
I need to get Erkin a private meeting with him. At present, his intentions are a pure riddle.
To
Money.
me, too.
Really?
No,
What do you mean?
Your friend seems to get along famously with Luvarden.
Friend?
For two strangers, they certainly have much to discuss. See for yourself.
I trust Triss.
No.
I suppose you know her better than I, but don't say I didn't warn you. Regarding Luvarden, we know he heads some transnational organization of merchants, bankers, and other wealthy folk. Make what you will of it.
I did make what you will of it, and I can actually tell you this because we're not going to take this route. I think I already said this, but Triss works with the Lodge right now. She is exclusively working in the interest of the Lodge right now, and Geralt is just a tool to use. And Luvarden is, you know, involved in that little plot, and her end goal is to get the King of Temeria Foltest to be reliant on the Lodge, which, you know, Luvarden is also instrumental in, because money and things like that, and getting to Salamandra and all that. Like, it's nice that it aligns with Geralt's goals, I guess, but they're also dealing with the whole Salamandra issue, and that's why they're working together. I don't know why Thala doesn't know this. Like, this information is not that difficult to figure out, to be really honest. But hey, there you go. And isn't it always about money? It's always about money.
Why do you want to draw me into a game that doesn't concern me?
This game concerns you more than you imagine. You mean to tell me you're not interested in the conflict between the Order and the Scoia'tael? You mean to tell me you don't care? What about your lover?
Not lover.
Triss Merigold?
That's private. I want to destroy Salamandra. That is my only objective.
Salamandra has a patron. Someone in this room, or one known here. You're up to your ears in this, Wolf, whether you like it or not.
Excuse me for a moment. We'll talk later.
Yeah, like 90% of what I can tell you about him is also just spoiler territory. Good stuff!
Speak freely, Geralt, but no
Geralt!
politics.
I want to ask about the princess.
No politics.
About the curse.
Shh. I could use something stronger. Fine. Ask...
Does the princess have strange dreams?
How would I know? I've not spoken to Ada without one of those bastards from the Order prisons.
Any strange behavior?
You're awfully close to treason.
I'm not asking out of want for political influence.
Our sweet princess is completely normal. Well, her head's a little messed up.
Is she aggressive?
On occasion, but not unusual for a spoiled damsel. I don't know, she's...
What?
Well...
Spit it out.
She needs a man to give her a proper lay.
Right.
Must go.
Later.
What is the solution to life's problems? A proper lay. Don't worry though, Geralt to the rescue. No, I mean that literally.
Witcher, you may approach. Duet, fetch me some wine. From that page boy at the end of the room.
Far, far away.
We may speak freely now. Geralt, tell me about witches, and please, don't hide behind your code.
I'll hide behind whatever the hell I want.
What are you asking, milady?
What is your view on politics? To me, politics is like an encounter with a lover. Would you agree?
Yeah, if you bend reality. No, because that's dumb.
Not entirely.
But look around the room. People whispering in each other's ears, tongues flapping. Tongues, tongues, tongues.
Tongues, tongues, tongues. Tongues, tongues, tongues.
Lovers ambulating about the room. You see, Witcher, politics is not unlike a tryst.
There you go again with these strange
With
comparisons.
foreplay, glances, conversations. Behold that witch with Luvarden. Now look to our noble Erkin and the courtiers. The dance grows bolder, fondling and such. Then one is consumed by the desire to come together roughly, like animals.
What, killing them?
Finally, one is left with sad, passionless copulation. Velerad and Duet, for instance.
Excuse me, Your Highness. Sore throat.
We are adults, Geralt. We both know the desires of men.
Yeah, that was such a hot topic. What a turn on. It's amazing. They both come down to one thing. Fucking each other. It's not wrong.
You may be right, Your Highness. Power, sex, power, they both come down to one thing. Fucking others. May I ask you a question?
Go on.
What is the king's stance on this topic? I mean politics, of course.
Ugh, dull? I have grown hungry, and there is naught worth eating at this feast. I tire of partridge tongues and caviar. What do I most desire? I have it. I will answer your ever so dull question if you bring me what I most desire.
A catoblepa steak! I shall return
shortly,
with a
Your Highness.
catoblepa steak. That I have to ask Valerod about first, for some reason.
I'm listening.
Even though Geralt could know this, because, I mean... Geralt could know this, but hey.
What does the princess like to eat?
Find me a stronger drink and we'll speak.
I will find you the strongest of drinks.
Relax, Burgermeister. The party...
I'm listening.
You can have... Ah shit, do I even have strong drinks on me anymore? Did I just use them all? Oh, this one's strong.
Ah, much better. The princess had a hard childhood. It left her with a penchant for raw meat.
Penchant?
We tried to keep that quiet, but...
we always
I
fail.
see. Anything else?
Tala's angry. His intelligence agents scour the realm to fetch her treats.
Thanks.
Ah, thanks. I mean, why couldn't Valerod just tell us that? Geralt, you should know at this point it's a catoblepa steak.
Geralt.
Geralt!
Any idea what the princess's favorite dish might be?
We have to know shit like that. As special agents, people of the shadows.
Calm down. What's the dish?
Tala does nothing for free. Go to the next room and fetch the letter from the box with the Temerian coat of arms. And be discreet.
But...
Then I'll tell you Ada's favorite dish.
How much do I have drink-wise on me? Is that enough? I think so. Probably is. Because here we have another chance to drink someone stupid! Don't want any of that. I'll take this though, because I'm running low on alcohol. And I'll take books, because I can.
Why are you here?
Huh? I was looking for the privy.
Convincing.
In that box?
Yes. I mean, have you never done anything weird when you're drunk? Okay, so you can actually just say, this is none of your business and get lost. It doesn't matter. You can do that, and you get away with it. So, but we're gonna make him drunk, because we can.
Good for you. Truth is, I was hoping for a superior drink.
The wine does taste watered down.
I found some liquor. Try some?
Gladly.
Try all of it. Here, you can have this.
A stupid idea.
Ah. He doesn't do that, do he?
What?
Huh?
Another one!
I've
Fine, you
gladly-
can have some strong liquor instead. Let's hoping to get away with that. I can never get away with that. We have another one. Oh, my dwarven spirits! Oh, of all things! Of all things! To humanity! Now he's stupid drunk. He is so drunk, he lost his voice. He emoted that to us. I'm gonna drink one of these again. Cause I'm not stupid. Ah, you just knocked yourself out on the door? Yeah, there's no point to that. It's just... I just always thought that was funny. Shoot me, right? And this note... I shall read for you, because it actually disappears afterwards. The cast was done according to the guidelines and the craftsman is already gone for good. Make sure that all the other traces vanish. Nobody should be able to prove that we are responsible for the forgery or find a connection between me and your superior. You know what to do about the rest. P.S. Take care of the Witcher. Okay, I won't tell you what they're going to do to take care of the Witcher just yet. But this basically tells you that yes, the edicts that have been spread around town with full tests seal are fake. They're fake. Because they're using like a fake stamp that is forged and shit, and it's amazing. And that's what Thaler wants to know, but don't worry. You're gonna hear about this.
Go?
Like soon.
Smoothly. Here's the letter.
Very smoothly.
You'd make a fine agent.
I would.
I exaggerate. A goat would be just as good.
One with a bell.
Start
Haha.
talking. What's Ada's favorite dish?
Catoblepus.
What?
Some time ago, this maniac who looked a lot like you arrived in Vizima claiming that nothing surpasses finely prepared catoblepus meat.
You're joking.
Not a bit. Since then, my men have been hunting catoblepas throughout the continent in secret. At market, it costs more than a good whore.
In this land, you equate everything to sex somehow. Like, how much is that? About half a whore.
How's the meat
Rare
prepared?
meat.
That's the Burgermeister's business. I smuggle in catoblepas, but I wouldn't know how to cook it.
Oh, you don't. That's literally it.
Ah, much better.
You already talked to me about this? You already talked to me about this? Velerad? 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 Okay, apparently that's already updated. Good stuff.
Geralt.
This is important, Triss.
I need you to magic food.
What's important?
Ada knows something. I think I can get it out of her.
With sex.
Really?
I mean, a catoblepa
That
steak.
spoiled little vixen, well, she wants some catoblepas. Rare would be best.
Are you kidding?
Nope.
No. Triss, could you conjure up something, please?
Sorcery at parties is considered very unseemly.
I'll create a distraction.
I'll do better myself.
Fun fact, they don't actually conjure food at the Thanad banquet. They conjure illusions. Illusions of food. And Philippa is amazing at that. Philippa conjures illusions that are so good that they actually taste like food. So the fact that Triss is just conjuring up food right now is kind of weird. It's kind of weird. That actually shouldn't really be a thing. Lore break!
Catoblepa steak. Rare for the princess.
Thank you, Triss.
Unless she's like,
You know,
I
you
can also
conjure
do
up
Philippa
orgasms,
level.
too.
I think I prefer
Illusions?
traditional methods. I'll find you after I've spoken with Ada.
Spoken.
Do you have something tasty for me?
Of course I do.
Steak tartare of catoblepas. Raw meat with a pinch of pepper and an uncooked yolk.
You know how to please a woman.
Oh, don't you
It
know
is an
it?
honor
In the
to
back
serve
room
you,
now.
Your Highness.
I shall grant you a private audience. Come to my alcove in 5 minutes. We shall dabble in politics.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You already know where this is going. I've not exactly been subtle about it. Let's be real. And a nice bed, and an empty chest, and I'm not even drunk. And I hurry the hell up. You're leaving a man waiting.
Not so hasty.
I want to be hasty! Ada! This poor guy.
Finally, politics it shall be, but quietly. We should not be heard.
Right? Right?
As you command.
I should think so.
She's very aggressive about it. Well, he's a witcher, so who cares? And she's not a Striga right now, so then it's not so bad. She even gets a whole scene about it. She's one of the only ones. This is because of the Striga curse, by the way. Haha! You're beautiful. Just beautiful. Also, the fact that the door is just open and you can see the guests in the back. Perfect. Doesn't matter how quiet you are at that point.
Geralt, I spoke with Declan.
I also spoke
The
with
two
Ada.
of you should talk.
What's so worthy of my time?
Don't be so quick to judge. He'll make you an offer, one I think you should accept.
Sure you're not using me as one of your tools?
Yeah, she is.
Only in bed, Witcher.
No.
Only in bed.
No. You are so full of it. You are so incredibly full of it. Hurts my soul.
I placed the sensors as you asked.
I know. As soon as you did, I scanned all of Vizima and found the source of the anomaly.
Where?
A boy named Alvin at St. Lebioda's hospital.
How can a child be the source?
You've forgotten everything. He must have immense powers. Elder blood must course through his veins.
Elder blood?
The gift of Lara. We need to rein in Alvin's destructive abilities. Hurry, fetch him from the hospital.
I'll see what I can do. Will they let me take him?
Not readily. Your friend Shani refuses to hand him over. She has no idea what the entire city faces if he spins out of control. I don't know how to talk to her. She's your friend. Settle it with her. I'd be grateful. One more thing. Elder blood attracts creatures from the beyond. Ghosts and specters. You might find this scroll useful.
That has never been established, Trish. Trish. You're just shaking things out of your non-existent sleeve right now. It's nonsense. But yeah, she's using Geralt. Basically, she went to Declan and she was like, aha, I have a witcher that will do this for you. I'll just make him accept your offer. And that's how that went. And it actually does happen that way because, well, you know, Geralt's an unsuspecting kind of idiot who is getting very much used by Triss Merigold, who's like, that's your friend. I don't know how to deal with her. You talk to her. And I'm gonna talk to her, Triss. I'm never coming back to you. I'm gonna sleep with Shani. Everyone who loves Triss in the chat is mad. But, you know, she gets better in Witcher 3. I like Triss in Witcher 3. When she stops lying to me. I like that kind of Triss. Anyway, I'm gonna make a little cut here, and I'll see you next time.
My friend,
just throwing
Get
that
to the point.
phrase away.
Geralt, I urge you to change your tone. Listen to what Declan has to say.
Shut up, Triss!